Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh, the lighting is horrible. There you go. Hopefully it stays like that. For like the fifth time, keep getting interrupted by dogs and phones and people upstairs bouncing around. Alright, I know, guys, I am completely brain dead and horrible about getting my update vids out on Mondays. I promise it will get better. I had a lot of stuff going on with Gabe and with school. So, this is 10 weeks, 2 days today. Yay! A lot of people have been asking me on Facebook about my doctor's appointment. So, for those of you that aren't on Facebook, I'll tell you. It was basically confirmation on the pregnancy. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I didn't know after 8 tests. And annual pap smear. Fun. Especially when you're pregnant and your cervix is soft. It hurts really bad. This dog is going to be the death of me. I don't know if any of you that are pregnant have dogs, but I'm starting to wonder if he senses the pregnancy, because ever since I got pregnant, all he does is bark every little sound. And I don't know if he's like trying to protect me for some reason, or I don't know, but I have to curb this behavior, and it's driving me nuts. I cannot take naps, cannot do anything because he barks every little flipping thing. Raging hormone. Sorry. Okay, anyway. Appointment. Okay, they're not considering that like my first appointment. So my first official appointment is on, hold on, Virgo brain. October 6th. There we go. Sorry, it was supposed to be the week before, but they didn't have any morning appointments, and since the only appointment they had is at 2 o'clock and I had to pick Gabe at 2:45, really wasn't happening. So, let's see, okay. Then she gave me a thing I have to get I guess what they're calling it here is a transnuclear scan. It's a first trimester scan, which they'll do measurements on the baby, and they'll test for certain genetic anomalies, such as Down syndrome. She said they can measure the baby's neck fat, and they prick my finger, and they can tell by that if it has Down syndrome. So that is on September 28th. So that's the first time we'll probably see the baby's heartbeat. I will be 12 weeks one day then. Then the next week is my appointment. I'll be 13 2 weeks. So, last Friday, had blood work. Yay. Not for me. I don't like needles. I don't like blood. I do it for the baby. And, Lee had to come with me, and he was, like, holding my hand, and and for that being my weak hand, I probably scolded the crap out of him, but I still have a bruise on my arm. I bruise really easily, too. And then, I don't know if any of you guys had this problem that are pregnant. I don't know if it's like stage fright or doctor fright or whatever you want to call it. I cannot pee on demand. The whole doing urinalysis and peeing in a cup, it's not working. It never has, and I don't think it ever will. When they confirmed my pregnancy, they got like 2 drops out of me. Luckily that was enough, but when I went for my blood work, she wanted a complete workup. So of course I had to pee in a cup. I drank like a whole bunch of water before we left. I drank orange juice on the way there. I drank water from the water fountain when we got there. And when it came time to, I couldn't pee, of course. I can pee any other time, like 500 times a day. But the baby just doesn't want to go on. So we had to wait there for like almost 2 hours. Like when I did go, it was like this much. And they're like, oh, that's not enough. You gotta do it again. So, of course, I had to go downstairs to the water fountain and sit there and pump my body full of water until the point where I felt like I had to puke. So, once we got to that point, I stopped, and then I went up and sat there until, everything went down, till my bladder was full. So I went in there, and then I overflowed the cup. You know, what are the chances? So then I had to like dump it out because I only went like halfway full. And then Lee had to go get something for because we're still working on selling the house thing. And we went up to the courthouse where his mom works. As soon as I got in there, this is like, I'm not kidding, guys. This is like a minute down the street we walked. By the time we got in the courthouse, I had to pee again. And I mean, this is like major pee. This isn't like little 1 second and then you're done thing. This is like full blown again. So then like 5 minutes later, he was up trying to figure out where to go. 5 minutes later, we were about to leave. I go, I gotta pee again. So this is time number 3, granted, okay? So then we do all this. We got lunch at Subway. We're coming home. Of course, number 4 had to pee again. I drank all that water and had to pee like 500 times, but when I'm supposed to pee in a cup, I can't do it. So I don't know if there's any tricks to it, but I don't know. I said I'm going to drink like a gallon of water the next time. Because I know they make you do it at every freaking appointment, and if I don't drink that much water, I'm not going to do it. So, I don't know. It's just the same thing with my blood pressure. Like, I tend to tense up right before they do my blood pressure, so my blood pressure always seems higher than it is. But my blood pressure was, I don't know what the whole, I've never been able to read it. It was 140. I don't remember what the bottom number was. I'll have to double check. I'm not going to say my weight because I have a whole recovery thing with that. So, but they said my blood pressure, they were going to make me come back at the following week if my blood pressure didn't go down at the end of the appointment. But luckily it had went down, and they kind of figured out I had started getting a headache maybe an hour before the appointment, so they said that probably was what caused it to go up. But I was kind of worried because I had hypertension from pregnancy with Gabriel. So symptom-wise, my boobs have finally started not hurting anymore, not as sore. I've had everything. Heartburn. Morning sickness is like up the butt this time. It's so different from Gabriel. So I'm hoping that's a girl sign. Fingers crossed. But morning, it depends. I thought it was letting up the rest of week 8, and then it just like full blown again. It's especially when I eat something the baby doesn't like. Then like half an hour to an hour later, excuse the dog barking, then I'll throw it up. The only thing I seem to keep down is spicy food and sour stuff, which doesn't matter to me because I like spicy food, so you can tell it's my baby. So I don't know if I'm forgetting something. I don't think I am. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I know I've already done this once before, so. Oh, and if any of you are wondering, and that you don't know already, you haven't watched previous videos, I am a grandma at 26. So, we're going on our 6th grandchild. She's due any day now. Lord, my stepdaughter's driving me crazy. She calls me, like, every day, like, 5 times a day. Today she wanted to ask, because the baby's really low, she's in a lot of pain. She wanted to know what she could do to try to induce, because she's 38 weeks, 3 days. So, then every time she feels a pain, she comes calling me. So we're going on number 6, waiting for her to come. And if I didn't say before, our autonomy scan, the 20-week, should be sometime around our 2nd year anniversary, which is the end of November. So I will be doing a video probably in a month or so for guesses. Gabriel thinks boy. I'm thinking girl because it's just totally different from my pregnancy with Gabriel, and it's just really out of whack. Lee is definitely we already have a name picked out, which I will not announce, so don't ask until we find out. we don't have a boy's name yet, but we do have the girl's name, and he calls the baby the girl's name all the time. And I said, you're gonna screw it up if it's a boy. So, but anyway, I'll get off of here with this update. I'm going to do another video showing some stuff I bought for the baby already. So I will see you guys later. Bye.